Did you have anything unusual happened, like a blooper, or you missed on something, you fell, just something like that?
Always with the open fire gimmick at the start of the match. Sometimes, I have to put oil in my mouth.
Oh my God. So you better not try that at home.
No, don't try that at home. I have to walk across the ring, across the fans, touching everybody, giving a high five, and I have to wait for that spot in the music where I spilled my fire. So I have this in my mouth all that time.
Oh my God! So you held on to it. The issue of fire itself, does it represent anything to you, or is just it's a relation to your character or a representation to your character? Does it?
It's just for my character.
Just for the character. So it doesn't have, a certain thing like I'm coming at you as like fire or
no,
watch out.
Not at all. But you might get burned.
During your childhood, who was your main inspiration from the wrestling world?
Oh, wow.
Who was your idol? Your main idol?
I loved everybody. I always loved the underdogs. People like, you see the Rockers, there were Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. I always loved Marty Jannetty more than Shawn. I always loved Tito Santana.
He's a great person, Marty Jannetty. We know him like in person. We've met him in Kuwait, and he's rather unique as well, just like you are.
I loved everybody from Barry Horowitz to Harley Race and Brutus Beefcake and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
So you took them all as your main idol?
All the wrestlers of the 80s, yeah.
The 80s, okay. Do you have any other interests besides wrestling? If we asked you to choose between wrestling and any other profession, what would it be,
Before being a wrestler, like I said, I worked in the music business as a roadie. Just before that, previously, I was in a band. I'm a singer, I'm a bass player.
Wow.
We did a few songs in the studios that we released in Montreal. We did lots of shows, and that's about it. But I was getting tired of carrying around a band. I had to set up the drums and all this stuff, so I had to find something for myself, and that was wrestling.
Firestorm!
Salut kid.
Merci, hein. Hey, tu take care à soir.
Are you willing to become a professional actor if you had the chance?
Well,
Or did you act before?
in fact, yes, we did a movie in Montreal called Le Ring. It's a story of a young kid that grew up in a bad neighborhood. His father and mother have alcohol problems, and it doesn't go well at school. And what he wants to do in his life is to become a wrestler. So every Friday night he goes to the wrestling show near his neighborhood, and his idol is Firestorm. That's where I get to play the act of myself
that's
in
wonderful.
the movie, signing photographs for that young kid that he has in his room, and he tells Firestorm is his idol. So that was great.
That's rather unique.
Yeah, so if I had the chance to do other movies or any other stuff,
you'd jump for it.
Oh yeah, that was a great experience.
If I ask you to take us back in time and talk about the early days of training, you know, the hard days of wrestling, tell us how hard it was really to enter in the world of wrestling. Talk about the sacrifices, the compromises. You said things about music business. You had to give up in order to become a wrestler. So was that one of the compromises, or you thought maybe becoming a wrestler is your next level in terms of your career?
Music, I can always return to that after my wrestling career. I wanted to focus on wrestling because I was young. I was getting in shape. I could really do something with that. And music, you can do this all your life. So I didn't stop music. I just put it aside. I still play bass at home. I still have a band that sometimes we put some songs together and have fun with that. But my mainly goal now is wrestling. And yes, it was hard at the start because I was training with 20 other guys in the indie federation in Montreal called the ICW. The two brothers, Serge and Luigi Prou, taught us the hard way of wrestling. There was no question about getting in the ring before knowing how to bump, before knowing everything that we were learning right on concrete.
To learn all the facts and you know, to cover all bases in terms of wrestling and how hard it is.
The hard way, right on the concrete. And at the end of the classes, I think the 20 guys were not there anymore. We were like 2 or 3 that were still there.
So it got narrowed down to...
Oh yes, it was really hard.
Who's the best of the best, as they say, la crème de la crème.
Yeah.